Okay, I'm here in Naga City. Uh, it, Inside this workshop, I'll be filming and interviewing this young guy named Ivory Keenan. The reason why I'll be doing a video documentary about him, I will get to that later. But today, I just want to show you some behind the scenes of how I do my personal projects. Okay, I'm back here in Olongapo City, Philippines. Today, we're going to talk about something that's has been very important in my creative life for the past 3 to 4 years, which is Veriad Concept. Let me talk about it. Okay, let's talk about Veriad. So, as I was saying, Veriad Concept. So, Veriad Concept is a group of creatives that I'm part of. So we're a bunch of photographers, videographers, creative artists who share a passion, which is visual storytelling. It started out back before COVID. So the group was just, covering weddings and events, telling other people's love stories. But when the pandemic hit, that's when everything changed. We couldn't get any gigs, wedding gigs here in the Philippines. And we realized that we wanted to do something more than just covering events. I guess we wanted to tell more meaningful stories. So we pivoted and we focused on human interest stories with the hope that this could inspire other people as well. So our first documentary was back in 2020. In the middle of the pandemic. So we just asked people to sit in front of a camera and share how has how their year had been. Because it's pandemic, it was COVID, so it was just a very raw project. And people just talking straight to the camera, like I'm doing right now, and sharing their emotions and being vulnerable.
We've been controlled by this pandemic. Our lives were not normal.
And even limited our movements, limited our life, and cause us different kinds of hardships.
My family was badly affected by this pandemic. COVID really hit us hard that my dad left this human world. It's very unexpected and that we didn't even say goodbye to each other.
It worked well for us when we posted it on socials, and that's when we saw the power of storytelling. Since then, we've been focusing on telling stories in the Philippines because this country is so rich with culture, and there's a lot of stories out there waiting to be told. Whether it's a local community effort or an individual's journey from overcoming adversity, or we just want to shine a light on it. And in fact, our first viral video, semi-viral video, which is Copy Kubo Collective, it reached more than 1 million organic views on Facebook, and that really pushed us further to find good stories that not only inspire but also show how small actions can create a big impact.
It's in our nature to implement to the kids that we will do everything we can to provide the opportunities for you, but you'll have to earn it. Aloran Araw could now influence in a positive way to these young kids that, wow, I gotta be responsible before I can go have fun.
All of us in Veriad Concept, we all have our day jobs. Some have where some are working in the government, some are have their own full-time photography gig. And as I've shared in uh, my earlier vlogs, that I work for corporate. where I tell mostly corporate stories, very boring content. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do. It helps put food on the table. It helps put food for my cats. But Veriad Concept has given me a creative outlet to tell the kind of stories that I really want to tell. It gives me a balance, so I'm not stuck in a creative rut or bored from producing very dry business content. And it also keeps my storytelling sharp, which in turn can be very beneficial for my day job. Right now, the core team of Veriad consists of me, Christopher, Arjun, Oman, and we have a new contributor, James. It's not a full-time gig, but we're hoping to attract more like-minded individuals who share the same passion for impactful storytelling. We don't put too much pressure on ourselves to push out content, on a daily, weekly, or even monthly basis. But whenever we get wind of a good story, we will try our best to really pursue it and share it and tell it the best way that we can. And we're always on the lookout for stories about unsung heroes, people making an impact, people helping other people, contributing to sustainability. Even those people who creates art, and just needed a platform to share it to the world, or just doing something that brings positivity. Those are the kind of stories that we love to tell. So while I'll wait for my breakfast here, that's basically a Veriad Concept in a nutshell. And earlier, since I showed a quick peek behind the scenes at our latest video documentary that's currently in production, I actually flew from Singapore to Naga, Philippines, just for that story because I feel that it's such a good one to tell. And in a gist, I guess, it's about this young man who has a very strong entrepreneurial spirit, and he's very creative, and more importantly, he's using his skills to help the planet. So he makes shoes out of recycled jeans, textile materials, basically eco-friendly shoes. So he reached out to us about 3 to 4 months ago, asking if we're interested to tell his story. So we had a quick call with him online, and immediately, I know this is the kind of story that we want to tell. This is a Veriad Concept story, so I arranged everything to do the shoot, and yeah, so that's about it. So if you're curious about that story, just follow us on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. And if you want to join or contribute to our collective, or if you want to tell Veriad type of stories, reach out to me or drop a comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. And yeah, I guess until the next vlog, bye.